Previously on Survivor BC Deus Ex Machina. For the past 3 rounds, it has been a tale of 2 very different, yet very similar tribes. The Hecuba tribe was ran by a majority alliance headed by Tyler Kakuno. Despite being the most dangerous player this series has ever seen, his loyal soldiers, Suzette, Trevor, and Regan, continued to protect him, choosing rather to send home the players that were openly targeting him.
Mason, the tribe has spoken.
On the Medea tribe, a majority alliance also took root, consisting of Amos, Nolan, Cheston, Sam, and Hunter. However, unlike Hecuba, one member was not loyal to them at all, and despite being in a good position on his tribe, Hunter expressed the desire to flip if there was a swap.
I'm legitimately considering flipping. Really am. I really hope a tribe swap is next because I am ready to play with them. Seriously.
To make matters even more complicated for Hunter, Kirk decided to share with him a clue to a regular hidden immunity idol that was hidden in the upcoming challenge.
Hunter knows about the clue. I had to reel him in somehow, so I told Hunter.
Together, they found the idol, which was perfect for them because Medea ended up winning immunity for the 3rd round in a row, thus sending Hecuba back to Tribal Council.
Alright, well, I'm sorry, Hecuba. You guys are going back to Tribal Council. Head back to camp.
At the Hecuba camp, Tyler's alliance had the choice between voting out either Austin or Jack, the 2 remaining outsiders.
I think I just have to get on his good side. Just whatever name they tell me, I'll go with it.
When it came time to read the votes, Austin was the one who was sent packing, thus allowing Jack to live another day.
Austin, tribe has spoken.
13 remain, who will be voted out next.
That was the easiest vote I've ever had to make. I smiled the whole time.
Did you notice how I wrote Austin O-S-T-N to reference the
thinking,
Austin who quit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing that.
Wait, who? What?
There was an Austin who was this big loser on Pearl Islands who quit, but he spelled Austin with an O. So that's why I originally wrote Austin
Love
with an O.
it.
I think
That's
it's just
so
a resemble, yeah.
I feel pretty good. I feel confident that the 4 people I've been voting with each time are gonna keep doing the same thing. I don't want to be overconfident. I am a little I have to keep my eyes open. I've been thinking a lot to myself on who am I actually closest to within that 4, and I honestly can't even tell myself, and that scares me.
Because you
So
told them to stick to
trusting.
the plan, right?
Yeah.
So he thought you were voting Trevor at the very least. So him voting you, he at least wanted it to be 3-2 to 1.
I'm our tribe is pretty messy and weak. We're underdogs, and it sucks, but it's these are the people I vibe with the most, so even if we're not the best at challenges, we need to stick together. The social, my game is social anyway. It's I'm not a challenge person. I need to have my social connection, so losing isn't a surprise to me.
I could eat porridge and toast. Something, some raisins.
I could eat cantaloupe right now.
I could
I
eat-
hate
Oh,
cantaloupe.
wow.
I could eat some lasagna right now.
Oh yeah,
I
with some
love
garlic
lasagna.
bread. Oh, that's the best.
Other final thoughts are that I am playing very hard, harder than I would like to be. I'd like to sit and watch, lay back, but I'm just I don't want to see people I leave, so I have to push hard to get the people I don't like just to leave.
We don't have to talk about anything.
Yeah. And don't assume anything. Don't whatever.
We're good.
It's best for all of our games.
It is best for all our games.
I'm very nervous that it's gonna kind of not go the way I want to soon, and I don't know how I'm gonna handle that. So I need to hold on tight and hope I don't. I'm usually pretty paranoid and a mess, so I need to tone it down and be smart.
Everyone recording?
Yep.
Alright. Everybody drop your buffs. and remove your shirts.
Remove
your shirts.
You just want me to strip like that? Where's the stripper music? Cole, I'm only wearing the sweater now. Just so you know. I realize this is the only shirt I have.
Remove your shirts. All right. Just shake this up. Let's make it completely random. Who wants to come up here? Hunter, all right? Reach your hand in without looking.
Gentlemen.
Try to feel only for one button, right?
Oh, Captain, my Captain!
Oh, you bitch.
Purple till he dies. All right, Hunter.
I hope you guys are ready for that.
Hunter, just be on my right side. Right side right here. All right, who wants to go up next? Suzette.
That's pumped.
We're still on Hecuba. Suzette, you're on my left side. Who wants to go next? Sam? Let's see if
Let's see if I go to the shitty camp. Yeah. You guys have it much smaller.
Good, good.
Next.
There's cameras everywhere.
You're going to Hecuba. Yeah, we got Cheston.
Well, this is no fun. I think I grabbed two. Oh, no, I didn't.
All right, you're back on Medea.
Poor Amos. It's so cold. I'm literally wearing his shorts.
Welcome!
Have fun!
So tall.
How are you, buddy?
Your boys going up, guys?
All right, Tyler.
Yeah.
Only when something bad's what happens.
Tyler is back. Hecuba.
Your boy!
Your boy's here.
Nolan, come over here.
What? What's that?
I wanted to get on one.
Nolan,
Shit.
Nolan, you are going Exile Island.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yes, not three.
Take a walk over there.
Oh, you're gonna switch to
Goodbye, Nolan.
Bye, Nolan!
I pick up my shirt.
Have a good time!
All right, Jack.
Are we gonna get new shirts? Not anymore. No.
Yo,
You're going to Medea?
Yeah.
where are we going? I'm so good.
No, we won't read it. It's our queen.
All right, Jeff. We have 4 on Medea, 5 on Hecuba. Jeff, what is your new tribe? You're on Medea again.
Get a t-shirt, Amos. Do we get shirts?
All right, Amos, get your buff. You're on Hecuba. And Kirk.
One more?
One more. It's quite obvious you are on deck, Medea.
I am so unbelievably stressed out. I feel like this is the definition of, sorry for swearing, but swap fucked. I do not want to just leave. Like, this sucks. I'm put on a tribe with 4 of the other people from the other purple tribe, and then with Jack, the person I ignored completely last round, for 1, and for 2, the guy that was on the bottom, the one that they're way more likely to keep, and who is friends with Hunter, who just happens to be on our tribe. It's going to be very, very hard for me to figure this one out.
Cool too.
Yeah. All right. You have new shirts.
Oh, there you go.
But in order to show how hard this game is, they're all white.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
I don't give a shit. I just want shirts.
They're all white.
Oh, yep.
when they say drop our buffs, I was thinking, oh my God, we are gonna do a swap or something's gonna happen. And I was really nervous, but I was excited because I know that in our Hecuba crew, we talked that we're gonna stick together. And so I had faith in our crew. And I was excited to kind of mix it up.
All right, Medea, can you step on your tribe mat? Hecuba as well.
I'm really happy with the results because I think that with the people that we have, we can keep them safe together. But I mean, I was getting pretty cozy with my tribe. Now things are gonna change a bit.
All right. And now that we have swapped, we're gonna go straight to our next immunity challenge. Here's how it works. One member from each tribe will start off at one end of the field at their tribe mat. When I say go, you'll run towards the life ring, grab it, and then run back to your tribe mat. If you're touching your tribe mat and touching the life ring at the same time, you score a point for your tribe. First tribe to 6 points, win immunity. I'll give you all a few minutes to strategize and then we'll get started.
This ain't for your fault.
Wait, we're doing specific numbers at a time, right?
All right, so number 1, get ready.
Oh yeah, you got this! Cheslo! Take down Cheslo!
All right. Survivors ready? Go!
Throw it back, Amos.
Okay. All right, this is the second round. We have Kirk versus Cole. Survivors ready? Go!
Go, Cole! Go, Cole!
Kirk scores a point for his tribe! All right, the score is tied 1-1. Third round, we have Trevor versus Sam. Survivors ready? Go! Oh, Trevor falls on the container. Sam pulling. Sam scores the point for his tribe.
Did I just win this?
All right, for the fourth round, we have Jeff versus Regan. Survivors ready? Go! Jeff scores a point for his tribe and hits his head on the ground. Are you okay, Jeff? All right.
I did hit everything else though.
2-2. The score is. This is the fifth round. We have Hunter versus Suzette. Survivors ready? Go! Hunter scores a point for his tribe.
Can we do a puzzle?
Good round, good round.
Where's the puzzle?
All right. The score is 3-2 for Medea. This is the sixth round. We have Jack versus Tyler. Former tribe mates, now enemies.
We were always enemies.
Survivors ready? Go! Jack scores a point for his tribe. We are at 4-2 for Medea. The score is 4-2 for Medea. We have Cheston versus Amos again. Survivors ready? Go!
Alright, you got him.
Yes, 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 yes. No, you can do it.
Yeah. 4-3. Medea is still leading, but Hecuba another additional point. All right, 4-3 is the score. This is the 8th round. We have Kirk versus Cole. Survivors ready. Go!
Kirk!
Yes, let's feel it.
Not yet.
All your weight, all your weight.
Controlling the Cole not giving up. Cole! Kirk scores a point for his tribe. We are at 5-3. This is the match point. All right, the score is 5-3 for Medea. This is the 9th round. If Trevor scores a point for this round, he wins immunity for his tribe. We have Trevor versus Sam. Survivors ready? Go!
Trevor, here we go.
You got it! Woo!
Sam has the life ring. Trevor not giving up.
Choking, choking. No choking.
No choking, no choking.
Bring him over here. Pick him up.
No, don't.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Trevor not giving up, but Sam is dragging his feet. Trevor wins immunity for Medea.
Good work.
I did not want to have to face the oxygen.
Nice job. Nice work, man.
I didn't want to face the oxygen. I like that.
Congratulations, Medea. Immunity for the 4th time in a row. All right, boys, head back to camp. Akiba, we'll have tribal council, and it will be today. Head back to camp.
Oh yeah.
Right, okay, stay right here. Stay right here.
We'll stay here. You guys grab stuff.
Love you.
So, this tribe, go and get your stuff if you are moving. You guys stay here.
Oh my gosh, bro. I've been waiting. Okay, so this is my 6th time ever playing Survivor. I don't know if I've said that yet. This was the very first time I got to play a physical challenge. And it was so much fun. Because growing up, I've never been a physical person. I was horrible at sports. I quit soccer when I was a kid. I was never good at that stuff. I was the last picked in gym. I was that kid. And it's like coming out to Survivor and like playing these challenges and winning so much, I'm like, it just reminds me that I'm not awful at stuff. Like I can do it if I believe in myself. So we'll see.
I wanted that.
Yeah.
So, let me give you my reaction to finding out who my new tribe was. I'm so happy. Not only were Medea in the majority, we also got 2 people from the other tribe who are in different alliances. Jack's on the outside, Trevor's in the majority, and it's just so easy. We go to tribal council, 4 of us stick together. All we're doing is deciding which one of them to pick off. It's so good. I love this.
Wow. God damn it. We have another round. You guys are like probably you guys are last right now. We're like we're so bored.
Oh my god.
You guys are gonna like it's gonna be good board.
Honestly, I drew such a lucky tribe. I've been wanting to work with Hunter. I've been wanting to work with Cheston. Kirk's a great guy. I think it's going to be fun playing this game with him. So really, there's only 2 possible targets for me in this upcoming vote. So it's all about whether or not the outsider or the guy in the majority alliance is going to be the biggest threat to us going forward.
It's kind of a good position to be in though.
If our green tribe wins the vote over here,
Yeah.
then we're in like a really good spot.
I could see our people throwing it. That challenge, I needed that so badly. That was me. I was gonna leave if we didn't win that. I really hope Tyler, Suzette, and Regan can stick together and they can not only force like a tie or pull someone over, but that they can throw the challenges for me. Please, please. If they're smart at all, they know I'm with them no matter what. We need to play up to not being close stuff.
Close to it?
Yes. I'm like sore. I'm literally like sore from that challenge. So we'll see if I can break them. I need to find a way to sneak off with people. But I might not, it might be too risky to do that until we lose.
All right, well, congrats again, Medea. Head back to camp.
Yo!
Good luck, guys.
I mean, it sounded like God saying those words. I mean, I was so happy. There's not a chance without an idol that I wouldn't have been voted out of that tribe. Like, I was completely done. I was on the outs, and pretty much everyone knew that. So I needed to either win the challenge or a swap, and the swap happened, and I'm so happy.
Oh, wow. Welcome home. Yeah, our camp goes all the way down there. And that's the forest.
This goes
Where you guys
down
are
the mountain.
sleeping, pedaling, all in one room.
We actually
Like,
we had this target
just all
out flat
in
and we
one
were
room.
laying
Plenty
on
of room under
it.
the
Yeah.
stove. Is that how you guys slept?
I'm really happy that we won the challenge. If we lose the next challenge, I don't know what we're gonna do, because I'm getting really good vibes from Hunter. I know him from before. If we can win out into the merge, I think we're gonna have whoever's left from the original Green Tribe, and then I think I can pull in these people to join us.
So were you just yelling at any point? Where were people yelling?
It sounded like they were yelling.
Oh my
They were
God.
yelling at both the first two.
Oh yeah, they were
the
like going
third-
like back and
The
forth.
last one wasn't that much yelling, but it was dramatic.
It was like Austin and Tyler.
Tyler
Oh, of course.
against anyone.
So how is he still in the game? We thought for sure he was gonna be out.
How does he have a majority?
Yeah,
Did y'all try to get him out?
He's like a philosophy dude. That's super dangerous.
But what happened?
I mean, I wish I had you guys over there. Me and Trevor, we're trying to like stir the pot, get these people thinking, because they haven't thought about the game at all right now. We want to start to divide the Purple Tribe from within, and even though we're down 4-2, I don't think it's gonna matter. I think we can fool these guys.
How did the second tribal end in a tie when there were 7 of y'all?
The second one didn't.
No.
This last one did.
Man, when Jairo said that infamous line of drop your buffs, I was ready to go. Like, we've been waiting for this moment for a while now. The original Medea tribe, we got it all planned out. We know what we're doing. We're gonna make sure that going into merge, the original Medea tribe has the numbers.
You need to sit down and eat, man. Like, you guys are hungry.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. We're asking like so many questions. So, I definitely want to consider throwing the next couple challenges so that way Medea can continue going forward, because on the new Medea tribe, we got Hunter, who I made a final 2 with, Kirk, who I really imbibe and feel in, and we got Jeff. So we are all solid to each other as far as I know. We plan on losing the next 2 depending on how tribal goes for the green team.
It's been terrifying every round.
Did anyone like break off and talk at all?
No, literally not at all.
We literally went searching for idols together too in the whole area, like the whole group.
I don't know what to think about my boy Hunter, because like I made a final 2 with him, right? I like the kid. He seems trustworthy, but I'm pretty sure that he knows Jack in some way. So I definitely want to break that off first instead of getting rid of Trevor first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to Jeff and I'm going to go up to Kirk, and we are going to, whether they like it or not, I'm going to plant into their head that they know each other, get Jack out, so that way Hunter will be more loyal to me. The only thing that I'm worried about, if you want me to be completely frank, is freaking Tyler and Regan. That's all that I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Before coming into the game, I knew that there would be huge Survivor players here that know the ins and outs in Survivor more than I ever could. I need them to, first of all, believe me and trust me, and for them to highly underestimate me. So that's why I'm playing dumb a lot, and that's why I'm trying to be as sincere as possible to them, so that way they believe what I say when I say it. I genuinely like these people for sure, but my strategy does involve a little bit of deception.
All right, let's go down the line. How many X's does everybody have?
3.
1. I think I'm probably like 6. 5,
2.
2.
Don't count the one in 4th
I
grade.
have 2.
Justin.
I have 2.
2?
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3.
2, 3.
I have a lot of work to do. I definitely need to ensure that no one else on our tribe flips. Again, Jack could know Hunter got to get Jack out first, so that way Hunter's loyal to old Medea.
What the fuck is that? RM WA.
Oh, I like Exile Island. Personally, it gives me a good chance to just kind of gather my thoughts. And it's a different twist for Survivor Canada. But my biggest fear is that, of course, you can't strategize, you can't talk, you don't know what's happening, you don't know what alliances are being formed. For all I know, people I was working with, like Amos, could all of a sudden decide that he doesn't want to work with me anymore, and I'm the guy that he decides to get rid of when I come back. So you have to definitely take it with a grain of salt, and hopefully not be voted out, and you have to be a strong player to go back into the game and just not miss that beat, or else you will be faulted and you will be voted out. So okay, so this is obviously Deus Ex Machina for the idol. So these have to be the location of it. But, oh my god, like, there's no outhouse, there's no washroom. So like RM could be like, okay, well, in relation to Survivor Canada, Ridge Meadows, where we played last season, but I don't it's that because I'm not fucking going there. WA could be worlds apart if we're sticking to a Survivor season. But I still don't know why that would relate because it's not a theme of the season. And VU, like it would have like Vancouver, but like I don't know what fucking sources will be out here. And I know like, oh my god, unless it's at like oh my god, this clue is fucking useless.
Also, just so you know, you're not like stuck to this area.
Sure, I can.
You can walk around if you'd like.
Just not back there.
That's out of bounds.
Okay.
But like.
Other. Alright, let's go fucking find some shit. So fucking frustrating. What the fuck? It's not gonna be enough. Fucking hell. Oh, fuck this shit. What the fuck is it? Oh my god.
What the fuck is RN? Oh, right. I'm like, oh my god, it's so frustrating. This is not how I want my game to go. Fuck. Why did I do a fucking blue one? Oh my god, fuck. Shit. Oh my god. I'm so fucking fucked if I go back without anything. I'm in such a good position. Oh, fuck.
So I was thinking about whether or not if I was given the option to come back here, if I would or not. I think I would. Hopefully I get better at these clues. But I definitely would come back here because I definitely feel like with a little bit more time and maybe sleeping on it, I could figure out these clues.
Fuck. Like, yeah, I got no fucking idea.
Oh my god, let's just go to tribal. I just want to see how this pans out. And they have no food. If I have to go to green, they have no food. I'm gonna be so pissed. We had so much fucking food at Makia. It was unreal. Like, we were eating basically every other hour. And we still had a lot of food. We were out of water. But the fact that they have no food or water just, oh my god, I'm gonna be so annoyed if I go there. Fuck, I freaking hate this.
Welcome to Hecuba.
Wow, Hecuba. You get a break? Alright, first thing first, we probably put the tarp up, eh?
In that immunity challenge, I don't think we did really well at all. But I think we tried our best. It was just really unfortunate. As soon as we heard the game, we were like, we'll do our best, but we'll probably go to tribal council again.
So what do you think? First impressions?
Great, love it. Yeah. We're gonna win. So tell us about, tell us about your fun, guys. Because we heard all the screaming. We want to know what it's about.
So basically, Suzette, Tyler, and I were like so happy that there's 3 of us. When you said drop your buffs, we were actually really excited because we thought there might be like a merge or something, and then we get a merge feast. But that's basically why we were excited. But I'm really happy with my new tribe. It should be good.
Yeah, we were sleeping on this because it wasn't like it was
softer. No, that's what we were doing. We were doing on the ground as well. It's just because it's raining.
That's where Trevor slept. Take good care of it.
I'll move over.
We just swapped tribes, and I could not have gotten on the worst tribe possible. If I make it out of this one alive, I'll be surprised. Like, we literally have known, like, we've been on this tribe for like barely over an hour, so there's no way or time to like strategize. So this is a very like quick haste decision as far as like what's happening.
That was fun because it's just practice.
Oh yeah, at least no one's gonna yell at me at this tribal. Unless, I don't know, one of you do Austin yell at you. Yeah.
It was awkward. They were trying to make it hospitable, which they were, and they were trying to show us hospitality, which they did. But at the same time, it's like, we know that we're fixing to go to tribal. They sat on one side, we sat on the other side, and that's just kind of how it went. We didn't even unpack our stuff. We're like, odds are, well, you know, we have a 50-50 shot. One of us won't be here, so we didn't even unpack our stuff yet.
Like,
I wonder if we could go sit on the bench again.
Oh, that was so nice. Yeah, we probably can.
Go out there before they like.
Is there a bench?
Yeah, there's a bench.
It's nice to just sit at the
Okay.
At this tribal, I'm not sure. I know my alliance, S3, are voting Amos out. Yeah, I'm willing to go to Rocks if it goes to a tie. I mean, like, look, there's just no way I can win this game without my core group, and I think if I go now because of Rocks, that's that. I think they'll go to Rocks, but you never really know until that situation comes up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I think...
You think that's so easy?
Yeah, that's I just switch up to Amos.
Oh yeah, he's a stronger player.
I should switch it to Amos because
they
might be idling.
Tonight, I think his name's Amos. We're gonna vote for Amos. I think Amos is a strong player. We saw him in this last challenge, and he like kicked butt. And also, he has experience in this kind of game, so I see him as a huge threat. I think this tribal is gonna be very interesting.
I was like waiting for someone to just be like,
we need the person who's in a deadlock is the person they're least likely to go to rocks for.
I don't think Suzette or Tyler would go to rocks.
Yeah.
Regan might, because she doesn't really know the game. Should we vote for Regan? Do you want to vote for Regan? I mean, the guarantee is that either Tyler or, if we do go to rocks, Tyler or Suzette goes home.
Mm-hmm.
Which Suzette's bad in challenges, I like her, and then Tyler needs to go. So I feel like it's the only way to guarantee that he has a shot of going to this tribal.
They're more likely to, I think they're more likely to flip.
Too. I don't think Tyler or Suzette would throw away their game.
So right now the plan is to vote Regan. Is that my ultimate plan? No, I don't think so. My initial worry... Sorry, I'm still thinking. My thought process is whoever gets voted out is replaced by no one. Kakuno said to me he's voting Amos, and he told Cole the same. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. So I have to vote with Regan like we decided. I think that's out of the question. I have to do. Yeah, I think that's the best bet. Because
if you guys are willing to go to rocks with me, if not, like, I would appreciate it.
I don't have another reason, because at this point, like, if we don't, they're just gonna pick us off.
Who are you gonna for? Regan?
Yeah. I'm nervous. I don't know what's gonna happen. I hope I don't go home. I think I have a lot of game left in me. This would be the start of a bunch of big moves, but if it pans out, it happens. This tribal's about who's willing to go to rocks. I hate to break our new friendship so soon, guys.
I still love all of you.
Yeah, I like you all as people. However,
However, I want $500.
we're in a really awkward situation.
Welcome, new Hecuba to Tribal Council. Alright, well, let's just get it started. Amos, when I said drop your buffs, what was your initial reaction?
Man, there goes our food. No, I mean, we, bonded with the people that we were with, and we, created bonds, but at the same time, you're excited to meet new people, and, we've been watching and competing against these guys, so it's exciting to get to know them, too.
Sam, so apparently there's some sort of food situation. What happened?
I mean, there's a few food situations, so you might have to narrow down which food situation you're talking about.
So when you found out that this tribe doesn't really have a lot of food, what did you...
Oh yeah, we were instantly going to steal our food. That's not the question. I'm not going to go starving. I mean, we did have rations already that we did dispose. Sure, that's a word.
Disperse.
Yeah, disperse. So we had some of that. We shared that when we got there. But yeah, of course I was going to try and steal some of our reward. What do you think I am? Not a diva?
Alright, cool. So you guys do the immunity challenge. It's a really physical challenge. How did you think the tribe did as a whole?
Yeah, we did really good. Sam.
What?
Well, considering the odds we had,
Okay.
you took it down. Who was it? Trevor. Yeah, that was David versus Goliath. Amos really took down the other guy, and we all put in a valiant effort. But at the end of the day, they had 3 inches on all of us and probably 20 pounds. So there wasn't much you could do. I don't think we all tried our best, and that's kind of how the cookie crumbles.
Alright, so you guys lost the challenge. You have to head back to camp. What happened? Was there any scrambling, Regan?
We all just kind of hung out, got to know each other, which was nice.
Really? So
Yeah.
you guys have to go to tribal council, and there was no scrambling at all.
No, we all just sat there and hung out. We ate part of a granola bar. It was good.
We talked really deep talk.
Yeah. Got to know each other a little bit.
Alright, so I'm guessing because there was no scrambling, there's a consensus regarding who's going to get voted out. Is that true, Suzette?
I don't know. I think there's a clear indication that, it's different when they come from two different tribes. They're coming together. right? And we didn't talk about it, so I think that maybe there was prior talks before we merged together.
Right, because there's 3 former Hecuba and 3 former Medea. Is it just this tribal gonna fall on tribal lines, do you think, Tyler?
I try not to be tribalist.
Bye.
But, you know, I'm also gritty, and I just want the $500, so I'm going to just do what I think is best for me to get close to that stuff.
Well, I just want to make sure you guys know, if this goes to a tie, then it goes to another tie, you might be drawing rocks from a bag. Amos, how does it feel possibly drawing a rock from a bag and ending your game right now from a colored rock?
Yeah, I mean, it's a scary thought to think that, you know, like, you may not have you may not have power over how long you're here, or if you're here, or if you make it through this tribal. So yeah, it's definitely a scary thought.
How about you, Sam? Making your fate in this game dependent on the color of a rock, how does that make you feel?
I mean, I think we all kind of knew the reality coming in. I think that's kind of why we hung out instead of game talk. We had our little powwow of literally 30 seconds. I assume both of us came up with a name, so at the end of the day, it's just a contest of who's willing to draw rocks.
Alright, well, I have nothing else to ask. Does anyone here have anything to say before we go to vote?
I just want to let you know, Sam, we were told to vote for you this round.
Yeah, by who?
Nicole. I'm willing to go to rocks. I've already won this game. I don't care.
Alright, with that said, Regan, it's time to vote. You're up. I'll go tally the votes. Let's bring in Nolan, returning from Exile Island. Alright, if anyone has the hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay? Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Amos. 1 vote Amos. Second vote, Regan. 1 vote Amos, 1 vote Regan. Third vote, Amos. 2 votes Amos, 1 vote Regan. Fourth vote, Amos. That is 3 votes Amos, 1 vote Regan. Fifth vote, fourth person voted out of Survivor BC Deus Ex Machina is Amos. Amos, can you get your torch?
Slayed by the queen, guys! Slayed by the queen!
Amos, have a spoken.
Great. Oh, do I have to take it?
Alright, Nolan. Merci, Baba. And,
Great, thank you. Thank
you.
Welcome, buddy.
All right, guys, head back to camp. Have a good night's sleep, and I really mean it.
Oh, is this
Like
it?
we're sleeping.
This is it?
Yep.
No
rewards, darn it.
Oh my god, we all get to go to bed?
Well, I went from being in an okay position, I felt like I was in a good position, to a not so great position. As a host, I would, do swaps, and I see people get swapped, screwed, and when it happens to you, you kind of like have a different perspective of it. When I pulled out that green buff, I was like, oh, I'm screwed. And when I saw what the challenge was, I was like, I'm more than screwed on. That one bad piece of luck pulling that green buff is the one thing that did me in, because I feel like I would have at least made merge and at least made jury had I not. And I almost let Kurt go. He was like, you want me to go ahead and pull out the buff? And I was like, I'll go ahead. Had I let him go, I would have pulled out a purple buff, and I would probably still be in the game.
How are you feeling right now with your position on this tribe?
How am I feeling? I think I'm feeling a bit better. I think there's a swap coming up. I have a feeling Jack's on the bottom right now, and I think Tyler, Suzette, Reagan, and Trevor. I think they're at the top. If we get a swap, I'll definitely look at pulling in Jack. And honestly, I'd like to work with Suzette, Tyler, Trevor, and Reagan too. Like, I like all of them. I talked to them all pre-game. I probably would have fit in better on that tribe actually. Tyler's great. It's easy to have conversations with Tyler because he's so talkative, right? So that's definitely something I'm looking for at a swap or a merge. Okay, so we swap. We get Tyler, Suzette, Reagan on the other side. We got Sam and Amos from my tribe. Now we got Noah coming in from Exile Island afterwards. So it's gonna be 3-3 no matter what next time. If we lose, there won't be rocks tonight. I guarantee that. As soon as we got to our camp to get our bags back, they immediately started preaching, we're going to rocks, no matter who it is. And I'm not going to rocks for them. Actually, there are two of the people in my tribe that I like the most, plus Nolan. So that was a huge bonus. But even though I trust them the most on that last tribe, we had no votes to prove loyalty. So I'll toss one of them out for sure. And we were having a conversation back at the tribe camp, like all 6 of us on the mat, so it was super awkward because we all knew someone was getting voted out and no one wanted to go off and talk to one another. So I had to work with hand gestures and eye signals. So I tried to make eye contact with Tyler like the entire time. And Tyler was one of the people I wanted to work with the most, even though my tribe resents him. So I gave him the wink. He kind of gave me the nod back. And then when we filed out to go to tribal council, we made sure that we were at the back so we could exchange a few words very quickly. So all I had time to say was Sam. Hopefully Sam goes. If Amos goes, I don't care either. So that's where it's looking. And then Nolan will come in and replace.
All right, thank you, sir.